It was June 1947, a ghost ship drifting in the Straits of Malacca, a vessel whose last official transmission before total silence was just two words: I die. June 1947. Somewhere in the Straits of Malacca, a series of desperate distress calls pierce the airwaves. The message is simple and terrifying. The American merchant ship Silver Star changes course to investigate. They find a vessel perfectly intact, but silent. No smoke from the funnels, no movement on the decks. A boarding party is sent across. What they found would haunt them for the rest of their lives. The entire crew, dead. Not by violence, but by something that left them frozen in states of pure, unadulterated terror. In the radio room, the operator's hand still rested on the key. Even the ship's dog was found mid-snarl, teeth bared at an invisible enemy. There were no wounds, no signs of a struggle, only those wide staring eyes. Before the Silver Star could investigate further, smoke began billowing from the cargo holds. The boarding party fled just as the Ourang Medan exploded and sank, taking its secrets to the bottom of the sea. And the distress calls weren't just picked up by the Silver Star. Listening stations in Dutch coastal posts and even British monitors in Singapore heard the frantic tapping. All officers, including Captain Dead, lying in chart room and on bridge, followed by a final chilling string of dots and dashes. I die. If you look for the SS Ourang Medan in the 1947 Lloyd's Shipping Register, you will find nothing. No record of its construction, no owner listed, no port of registry. It was a ghost long before the crew died. Some say it was a Dutch freighter carrying hot cargo, unmarked crates of potassium cyanide and nerve gas left over from the war. If the ship didn't exist, neither did the evidence of a war crime. In minutes, the ship that didn't exist was gone. It took its secrets, its unmarked cargo, and the terrified remains of its crew to a grave 200 feet deep. By the time the smoke cleared, there wasn't so much as a life jacket left on the surface. In 1948, a series of 3 articles appeared in a Dutch-Indonesian newspaper. The source for these stories are given as Silvio Shirley of Trieste. The Dutch newspaper concludes with a disclaimer. This is the last part of our story about the mystery of the Ourang Medan. We must repeat that we don't have any other data on this mystery of the sea, nor can we answer the many unanswered questions in the story. It may seem obvious that the entire story is a fantasy, a thrilling romance of the sea. On the other hand, the author, Silvio Shirley, assures us of the authenticity of the story. In 1954, a CIA report mentioned the incident, suggesting the ship was smuggling hazardous materials that leaked. But who was Silvio Shirley? The man who first broke the story in a series of Dutch-Indonesian newspapers? Was he a whistleblower or a master of hoaxes? If it was a hoax, why did the Silver Star logbook change after the event? Was it a secret chemical weapon, carbon monoxide, or something other? If you have a theory on why the crew's faces were frozen in terror, leave it in the comments below. If you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, hit the like button and subscribe. Until next time, keep watching the shadows. This is Phantom File number 005, case unsolved.